Hey, everybody, how's it going? Pete, how are you doing,
Keith,
buddy?
doing great. Doing great. 2 weeks into baseball.
Oh, my God.
Ups and downs. Lots to talk about.
Ups and downs, yeah?
Yes.
You think?
Yes. Ups and downs.
In fact, last episode, you like that? Last episode, had the season even started yet? I don't think
it was the day before that Soul Wednesday Giants Netflix.
We didn't even talk about we did talk about the fact that it was on
how lame it was.
Netflix,
yes.
But we did just how lame. Yeah, it's like Bert Kreischer out there like announcing and dancers and a trolley car for San Francisco.
Yeah,
Thanks.
It was kind of lame.
Kinda.
I was excited that baseball was back, but
yeah, I mean, for what it was worth, I thought it was cool. The broadcast looked great, but you know what I hate the most about that is
the Yankees winning.
Well, there's that, but the whatever 5 o'clock start, dude. Could you imagine playing left field?
Oh yeah, brutal.
Oh, dude, it's like I can't even. It's like if the ball was hit, I'd be like,
and that's already happened. Did you see Soderstrom in left field in the A's game?
Yes, it's like ridiculous.
It's like lost.
Here's an idea: play him a little bit later, and it'll.
It can be brutal.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's back. Exciting.
Yes, very exciting. A's Giants, very very fun.
Yeah.
Boy, we'll see. We might be in for a bumpy ride, at least from the Giants standpoint. We'll see. So hey, real quick before I get too crazy here, I've got something I've been wanting to ask you or tell you about.
Okay.
It's kind of this not all the rage, but I know yourself and I know most people our age suffer from something that it's when we sleep and it's snoring.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Snoring, right? Yeah, and we have friends that have like CPAP machines.
We have quite a few.
Yeah,
and they've had it for a while. The Darth Vader mask.
Yeah, I know, and that's great, and that helps them sleep, and that's awesome.
I am your father.
Yeah, exactly. I know yourself and myself, and we're not probably to that point where we have like sleep apnea.
No.
But snoring is definitely.
My machine is my wife going.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the exact same thing for me. It's like my wife just basically goes, "Hey, turn over," and as soon as I go on my side, it's like it's fine.
Same thing. Yep.
But I will say, I started something last night. I thought I would never in my life do.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
I love it. I love it. And so, real quick, there's like the nasal strips.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There's no. Okay, I didn't do that. There's the mouth guards. Oh, there's a thing you can stick in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
There's also.
Yes.
And I did something else, and it's kind of all the rage. At least I know my Instagram always picks up on everything I'm doing.
Is it on your face? Is something to do with your mouth?
Yeah.
So would I have heard of this, or is this a brand new kind of thing?
I don't know. That's why.
You said them all. You said the tape and the.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't say.
No, but I'm just saying those are all the.
Yes, those are all the kind of like rage. All the rage right now. Yes. No, you mentioned it. I did the tape.
Oh, the taping of the face. I have heard of that.
Yeah. I did it last night. And I was very apprehensive and very I had a lot of
tape is like scotch, masking.
Well, that was just it. So they sell this stuff. It's ridiculous. You can buy it's $20 on Amazon for this.
Yeah.
I used just basic medical
tape. Yeah, for
dude, I gotta say, and my whole thing was I was very skeptical, but I've heard it's good to breathe through your nose. That's the whole thing, right?
Yeah,
it's
right.
Your brain is closer to your brain. I don't know. Anyways, and I know I snore a little bit, so I was like, okay, let me try this. So I put it on, and I had been kind of practicing.
So just like a tape, like you used to when you were a kid, just to be silly.
I mean, yeah.
Same
way?
I mean,
literally, tape over my mouth, and literally, and that tape is so perfect because it'll take some moisture and still stay. So literally, the girls are arguing, and I was like this. I was like, "Hey, knock it off! Put it back on." And as I'm in bed.
Wow,
it was pretty good.
Interesting.
So here was the thing: I wanted to basically try to fall asleep with it and see what happened.
Yes,
and I did, and I did, and. Undoubtedly, I drank way too much water before I go. It's whenever I before bed, I'm always I'm really parched, and I down way too much water, so I got to go to bed.
Take the tape off and drink. Okay, all right.
But I fell asleep, and then I
can't believe it restuck after you told him to play it.
Yeah. Oh, totally. And I kind of fussed with it a little bit, and then at 2:00, I woke up, I had to go to the bathroom, and I was kind of but I felt like
Wow.
It's like, but and there's actually a brand called Hostage Tape, by the way. So. Okay. I don't know. I set out. My goal was to fall asleep with it on, and I did. And there you go.
Well, and the missus, did she notice a difference? That's the biggest thing.
She did not, but we'll see. We'll see.
Well, she didn't have to hit you then.
No. Right? Well, I mean, I don't think during that period. That's actually a very good question, actually. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, hey, that would be my, where I would get my feedback.
Sure.
From.
Yeah, that would be the standard you're working with. Yeah.
Okay, so you're just happy that it was successful.
Yeah,
in terms
that
of
it was
staying
on there, and I fell asleep.
So in the morning you woke up and you had like...
No, I had already thrown it off.
In the middle of the night?
At some point, when I went to the bathroom, I was like, get this off me.
Okay.
So anyways.
Interesting. Yeah, it seems, confining or just kind of like weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't believe it stuck.
It stuck, and it worked out okay. I mean, I'm telling you. I'm not by no means recommending it, and nor am I a doctor. Don't do it.
Yes.
But it did kind of work for me.
Weird. This is something that why would this have worked in the 50 years ago? Like, why all of a sudden is this like...
I just think people like the health thing, the health kick is just
weird. It's like, instead of they're making up, these mouth guards and nose things, it's like put tape on your face, and it's problem solved.
Yeah. Well, I'll report back. I'm gonna keep doing it, so I'll report back next month. How about that?
Okay.
All right. With that, oh my goodness, the people are here for baseball here. I mean, that's sleep tape or whatever it is. Let's do an A's update. Friend, have you been to a game yet?
I have not. Well, they have the goofiest. They must have pissed off the schedule maker because it's they start this road trip. They open the season in Atlanta and then in Toronto. Go to Toronto. They don't do well. They win 1 out of 6. They go 1-5.
Yeah.
They come home for a 3-game series against Houston.
Yeah.
And then go right back out on the road and they go to the East Coast and play Yankees and Mets.
Yes, East Coast.
Jeez. So they took 2 or 3 from the Astros. I was happy
Which
about
was
that.
great.
That was great.
Big by the way, on that second game, when they the big comeback, literally, I'm like, it's like, it was 5-2, I think, at one point. A's were up. And then the bullpen starts to slowly blow it. And I'm like, I check out. I'm like, I'm out of here. I can't even handle this anymore.
Yes. Are you sure it was the third game?
Or maybe it was the third. It could have been the third game. I don't know. But it was one of the games. They were up 5-2, and then
Oh, it was back and forth. Yes.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like, check out, and then I come back.
That was Friday night.
And I check my text, and Brian's like, dude, 12-10. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was boom, back and forth. Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. I mean, that's what Sacramento needs is real awesome games like that. So that.
But that was hard. I think maybe that was Sunday. Anyway, one of them I think they lost 10-0, and then they won. But they took 2 or 3, so I was happy about that.
Well, they won the first one and they blew them out.
Oh, that's what it was.
They blew them out the first game.
The next game,
they got blown out. And that was the one Brian.
So
went
the rubber match. The rubber match.
You're right. Yes, that's it.
Was
there
back and forth. So
all right.
Anyway,
What's your first game?
My first game is next Tuesday. It's against the Rangers.
Rangers, nice.
So it's the next homestand. So they come back after the Mets. They beat the Yankees tonight. Was super happy. Yeah. The bullpen choked the game last night, so they lost. That was frustrating. And then they held on today 3-2. Severino went back to New York and pitched.
Love it.
So we've split so far with the Yankees. Man, if we could get the third game.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Before the Mets. But anyway, the schedule makers. It's like, what the heck? Come home for this little series and go to the East Coast.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. And then the Giants are now off to Baltimore. It's like, wow, really?
It's just weird interleague play. Whatever. I'm not going to complain about the interleague, but I don't want to be too negative. But A's are off and running. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the first game. It'll be fun. I'm excited.
They got to write that bullpen up a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah. It's just like, wow. My fingernails can't get any shorter. It's just like, God.
Wow.
I know. And like when they won today 3-2, they had this rookie guy come in and close it out.
Yeah.
And it was like they'd won
do we
game
have
7 of the World Series. Like,
Do we have a name for this rookie kid?
Kevin something.
Oh, okay.
I'd never heard of him.
Okay. Well, you look that up and we'll
but it was like you'd think they'd won the World Series the way I responded. I was like, the Yankees. It's like,
come on.
Very happy. So it's Kunal. His last name is Kuhnel. Kunal.
Kunal, nice.
Yeah, and he came in his first season and
all right, I love it.
Got the final.
Love it.
Joel Kunal.
Joe Kunal, nice. All right, hey, there's your hot tip for tonight.
Go A's.
Okay, how about a fantasy update?
Before we get there, I would be remiss.
Yeah.
So today we lost a baseball player, kind of sort of a legend.
Oh, absolutely.
So Davey Lopes passed away today. He was 80 years old. Yeah. I grew up hating the Dodgers, still hate the Dodgers, so forgive me. But I grew up with him in this infield of four guys, and Steve Garvey and Davey Lopes, Ron Say, and Bill Russell, that played together, and here's where I was going with this. How many seasons? It's a record. These four guys played how many seasons? They played 8.5 seasons together. Basically from 73, I looked this up, June of 73.
Really?
All the way till 1981.
That's unbelievable.
So basically, since I started enjoying baseball, I grew up right around that, in that time, and it's just like it was always Say, Russell, Lopes, and Garvey.
Do you know who the first one was to get traded? Was it Sachs?
It was 81. No, Sachs was to replace Lopes.
Oh gosh, you're right. I'm sorry. I thought you said no. You. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So Lopes did go to the A's in '82, and that's when Sachs took over.
Oh, okay.
And then,
okay.
Yeah, and then Ron Say went to the Cubs.
Oh,
and Garvey ended up going to the Padres.
Yeah.
Yeah. You threw Sachs in out of the.
Who was the first baseman again?
Steve Garvey.
Steve Garvey. Yeah.
You heard of him?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So anyway, ran
for governor, by the way.
All right, he did. R.I.P. Let's try. Good try, Steve. R.I.P. Davey Lopes.
Yeah, R.I.P. for sure. Yeah.
What did he do best? I don't know if you remember much.
Well, I always remember him as just this all around solid player.
He's very solid. Yeah, but he
base runner.
He was a base runner. So he led the league in stolen bases a couple of times.
That's awesome.
So
that was back when they would slide hard.
Oh heck yeah,
dude! Like poor second, like taking the throw, getting absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, not a big guy, 5'9" is average, but he seemed shorter than everybody else. But had 77 stolen bases and 75 and 76. Yeah, our buddy Jay, I sent this out. I won't steal this from him, but he said, he looks like always reminded him of Cheech Marin, Cheech and Chong. Kind of did. It's pretty good. But led the league in 75 and 76 and stolen bases. So anyway, was an all-star 4 consecutive years.
Wow.
Dodgers in the 70s.
Incredible.
Yeah. So anyway, Davey Lopes. And do you remember him managing? He managed.
No.
He managed the Brewers in 2000. I wrote this.
Really?
Yeah, he managed the Brewers in 2000 to 2002.
Look at you.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
I mean, I saw him, he was a first base coach. He was always kind of he was on the Phillies and saw him, first or third base. But, managed the Brewers back in the early 2000s.
Wow, interesting. No,
there you go.
So done.
R.I.P. Davey Lopes.
R.I.P. That is pretty cool. So, all right. Well, cool. Well, how about, moving on now to our fantasy update. Pete, how is your fantasy team doing? And this fantasy. Let's keep it straight. This fantasy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just kidding. You can.
No. I'm fifth place right now.
Mm-hmm.
My struggle, of course, is I have Hunter Brown, who went down.
Sure.
He's not coming back till end of May. So that's
end of May, huh?
That's what they say. Yeah, I know you're skeptical.
I'm skeptical. Let's see.
That was a
what
big
is it again? It's forearm?
You said no, it's not forearm.
Oh, it's not forearm.
No,
okay.
It's not. It is
shoulder?
It's a shoulder strain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's so much better.
Oh, boy. At least yeah.
Yeah, so it was out of nowhere. So that was just that was a huge, it's a grade 2 right shoulder strain.
Okay.
But again, when they're vague in saying he'll be shut down for a few weeks, it's that makes me nervous. So that was, it's your second pitcher.
Yeah.
And it bums me out. So it's I'm kind of scrambling. I picked up Taj Bradley yesterday.
Bradley.
It's
he was supposed to be really good.
Yeah, 3 years ago. And he's Anyway.
Okay.
So, I'm not worried about my offense. I'm concerned about my pitching. If I could turn the clock back, I really should have invested more in 4, 5, 6 type of pitchers. I should have bulked that up better than I did, and so now it's biting me in the butt, especially because I've got injuries situation. So
that could be a byproduct of your previous year, where let's be honest, you
healthy.
Well, not only healthy, but you draft wise, you went hit or hit. You really went offense. Yeah. So look.
We'll see.
We'll see is right.
See.
We'll
it's
see.
very early, and that's the thing. That's another thing. If you are new to fantasy, it's like
right now it's like
we have 6 months of baseball.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'm bummed. Josh Naylor right now. I'm bummed I didn't get him, and he's so bad right now.
Yeah,
the Mariners in general, but he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
How is your team doing?
Oh well, I got a prop today. I want to make sure and get everybody involved.
Oh,
with
a prop.
I got a prop.
Oh, a prop. Ooh, he's going off screen and everything.
Here we go.
What is this? What's very neon? Oh, what is
It's my Mariners Cal Raleigh rally hat.
Oh, you went that when you went and saw him.
I went and saw him, and basically I need Cal Raleigh to start hitting. Wow. There was a point, I think it was as of yesterday, he had -2 points. Total. He finally hit a home run yesterday. Yeah. So I need Cal Raleigh to start hitting like the hitter that I took with my second pick, basically. Yeah. And it's funny because looking at him and we've talked about this at length, where I on the draft day I punted on offense. So I was like, okay, I can punt on offense because I have Cal Raleigh. I can put him in catcher.
home runs potentially.
Yeah, we'll see. And he has literally, I think he's struck out over 20 times.
You almost said struck it out.
Struck him out. He's struck out over 20 times already.
So again, this is a good lesson to not overreact and just relax. He'll be fine. I mean, I didn't think
he will be fine, but let's be honest.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
It is a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And knowing where knowing he's playing in Seattle, it's like, that's not a very hitter-friendly place. It's like, oh boy. So
he'll be fine.
He'll be fine, I hope. But
I don't know if he'll hit 60 home runs again, but
we'll see. I'm hoping for not striking out twice a day game, especially at this point.
And you haven't sat him yet, right? I mean,
no, of course not. Because the moment I sit him, he'll go 4 for 5 with a double and 2 bombs.
Same with Nick Kurtz, right? Have you been sitting him at all?
I can't sit on him. No, Nick Kurtz is the other one. It's
a couple hits tonight. Yeah, I watched him.
You watch him.
He's going opposite field now, just to kind of think he's not.
Like it.
Just single. It's like whatever.
He's the other one. So basically my hitting is very we'll see. It's got some room for improvement. Pitching not too shabby. I did pick up Sandy Alcantara, so he
could win he could be a Cy Young self again.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So far so good.
Great.
Thank goodness for him.
Almost had 2 Maddoxes in a row. Yeah. Complete game, less than 90 pitches or whatever it is.
Yeah, he's very cool. Really so we'll see. So pitching wise, I'm not too concerned.
Don't panic too much.
But I will say, closer wise, now we should address this. I mean, so closer, I have Munoz. He's doing kind of what he's.
The Mariners aren't winning. You have Munoz. Yeah, exactly. The Mariners aren't winning.
Yeah, they're not doing anything. So, but that's fine. Whatever. But I did pick up, and this is a hot tip. I picked up Ursig for the Royals. And he's been great, and he's been striking guys out. So we'll see. And then I have Sewald, he's their closer, but he's had a couple kind of funky outings.
You picked up Ursig because Carlos Estevez.
Yes, Estevez is hurt, and all signs are pointing. They're saying if Ursig can keep the job if he's effective. So we'll see. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I only have 2 saves total this year, and I like my closers, but it's just that my teams haven't been winning.
No. Yeah. Exactly.
I have the Cubs closer Palencia, but they're blowing teams out.
Yeah.
And the Tigers are off to a really slow start.
Yeah.
And I have Jansen.
Believe me, I know. Yeah.
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 So
Tyreek Skubal. Yeah.
Yeah, Skubal yesterday. Weird. He's fine.
Jeez, I know he's fine. But so okay, well, cool. And you have a third closer.
I do, and the one time I've pitched him, he blew a save for me. The Chicago Cubs,
Sir Anthony
White Sox, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Yeah.
But he has also gotten 2 saves since, and I haven't pitched him because the other 2 guys. So, but the one time I did, he blew a save.
Okay. Well, but I mean, good name to throw around. I mean,
definitely. If you're looking for a third closer, 100%. Yeah, and he's widely available.
Yes, absolutely. All right, well, from that fantasy, and by the way, you are what place again? Because I'm 10th place. I'm in last place.
I'm 5th. I'm right in the middle. 5th.
So we got room for improvement for sure.
By the way, did you see Kevin? You know how many wins he has already, pitching wise?
Oh, it's like 8.
11.
Oh my
he has 11.
That's first. He's first place
wins.
center.
He's way up.
Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
Yeah,
I love it. So good.
But he's got like way more starts. He's starting more guys.
Yeah.
11
Remember, we have limits to our
wins.
starts, only 162, so you got to kind of, be selective
You have
depending
to be
on how many
selective.
pitchers you have. So, yeah. But he's making it happen.
He started
six.
16. You and me have only have 10 starts. You've started 10 guys. He's had 16. So, but 11 wins.
Wow, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, the people don't even know why we're here.
What is our top? What are we doing? I know what we're doing. Nobody else
what
does.
we're doing. You know what we're doing. It's bold predictions.
Bold predictions.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Now, we do need to preface it a little bit. As I was doing my research and I know you were the kind of same way. It's like bold is kind of one thing. I think it's more like we should name it like fantasy baseball bold predictions, maybe, just because.
Oh, for
just because it's like, for like a couple of mine, it's like, oh, really? That's not very bold. I mean, but at the same time,
like
it's
Garrett Crochet is going to win the Cy Young or
something
something like that.
Something like, exactly. It's like,
cool.
so anyway, so we want to preface that, but mine are actually, I feel like mine are bold.
I think mine's. I'm gonna go moderate to.
Okay, the bold meter.
The bold meter.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Very good. Or spicy. You could say like not so spicy, like the spicy cake, spicy bold prediction. Something like that.
I think I got some spice in mine. Anyway,
Okay.
Would you like to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
Perfect.
This first one, I'll go from kind of like I said, I'll kind of increase. I feel. Here's my first prediction.
Oh, I love it.
It's
I
kind
love
of
it.
Low on the spicy meter.
Okay.
But I think in terms we were just talking about closers.
Okay.
And I feel that
Okay.
the National League saves leader this year
Ooh.
is going to be from the Chicago Cubs, and his name is Daniel Valencia. I think
Palencia, you mean?
Palencia, sorry.
Or Valencia Oranges?
Valencia is where Magic Mountain is. Palencia,
Really?
yes.
So you think Palencia's got what it takes?
I do. And again, he's got off to a slow start in terms of like the Cubs just not getting close, winning close games.
Sure.
But I think he is good enough, and I think the Cubs defense behind him is incredible.
Okay.
That he is going to save at least 40 games.
Wow. Okay.
And
40
lead
games, I love
the
it.
National League.
Over Mason Miller.
Yes.
Over Edwin Diaz.
Yes. That's
Wow.
Did you hear what I said?
I did hear what you said. That
Lead
okay, my friend,
the league.
That is bold. I will give you. That is
That's
actually
medium. I got some boulders.
No, I think that's very bold.
It's bold. Yeah. But I like that you say, over Mason Miller and Edwin Diaz. Those are the guys,
let's
right?
be honest. That's pretty
yes.
good. Over Ryan Walker for the Giants.
Careful. He may not even be closing. Another guy closed.
Well, Eric Miller now.
Yes,
He's
exactly.
closing.
So
They've got Keaton Wynn as well. So we'll see.
I saw Wynn. Yeah, he got the
he's
save
great,
that day.
and he throws. I mean, geez, Maniz, he throws like 99 with a little bit of movement. Yeah, he's pretty.
All
good.
of a sudden, they went like from having nobody to like other than Ryan Walker to him.
They're 5 and 8, I believe. So let's not be.
But still,
But yeah, no, I agreed.
So that is my first bold
I like
prediction.
it. Danny Palencia,
I like
not Valencia.
Yeah, Valencia.
That's good. I like that.
Palencia with a P.
Palencia. Very good.
He's on my team, I know.
Okay, very good. Okay,
So, makes sense.
my first bold prediction,
Let's go.
buddy. Here we
Yes,
go.
I'm
Okay,
ready.
now you have to consider, and again, we talked about it's fantasy baseball bold predictions.
Okay.
My bold prediction is this.
Okay.
Let's see, Kurtz for the A's.
Yeah, heard of him.
What's his first name again?
Nick
Kurtz. Nick Kurtz will have more points than Ronald Acuna at the end of the year.
Interesting.
And considering where they were drafted, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And they're both off to absolutely terrible starts.
Yeah.
And I think Kurtz is gonna. We've talked about Acuna. I love him as a player. Don't get me wrong.
You don't. We don't.
No, I've always loved him.
You're very nervous about his injury.
I just am as a fantasy player, no. And this is where we separate. Yeah. I love him as a baseball player. I think he's incredible. But as a fantasy asset, I'm like,
stay healthy.
The health factor for me is tough. So I think when it's all said and done, and I got Nick Kurtz in, the 6th round?
Was it that low?
Dude, it was low.
Really? I think, you couldn't pass on him.
I couldn't pass on him because he was the best player available.
Yeah.
And Acuna went, 10th?
Yeah, he went
in the first round.
Right on the turn there.
So, We'll see.
Okay, that's fairly bold. I don't necessarily agree with it, but
okay. Well, then there you go.
I just think
that makes
Acuna's
it bold factor a little bit maybe more.
But
We'll
you are basing that more on health, right? I mean,
I think just I mean if they're both healthy, I still think Kurtz is going to beat him out.
Okay.
I think Kurtz next year is going to be Acuna. I think he's going to be a guy where at the end of the first round, people are going to be like, I know the K's scare you, I know it, but I think he's going to be that good.
Well, he
offensively.
doesn't steal bases.
He doesn't steal bases, but I don't care.
Like Acuna. Okay.
No, I know. Well, but
okay,
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean it's a fair, and I like it. They're both off to kind of
there's that
bad starts.
Let's see. I think Kurtz has 12 points. Acuna has 20 points.
Yeah. Wow. So it's funny. So just now going, and this is one reason why we maybe should not surprise each other. Your predictions are way more fantasy based.
Yeah.
Mine are more baseball based.
Oh, interesting.
But
Okay.
Can still translate.
Okay, that's good. The distinction is there. I like
it.
it. There you go.
Okay. Here's my. Are we ready to move on?
Oh, sure. Of course.
Okay. To my baseball bold predictions, which again still translate to.
Of course.
To fantasy. Okay. And I think you're going to laugh at this because you poo-poo a lot of players. Like, you like to make fun of people.
Of course.
When they draft.
Absolutely.
I think the AL Cy Young Award winner this year.
Okay.
Is not going to be Tariq Skubal.
Okay.
It's not going to be Garrett Crochet.
Oh, interesting. I like this.
It's going to be a second-year player.
Oh, my goodness.
From a team that I hate.
Oh, don't even tell me.
Yankees.
No, don't tell me.
And his name is Cam Schlittler. Will win.
You like the German aspect of it.
Jawohl. Will win the AL Young.
Insane.
AL
They're already shutting him down as we speak.
No way.
Yes.
Watch.
I mean, he's going to get 100 innings, and they're going to be like, ooh.
He's incredible.
No, he is incredible. I will say.
Cy Young. You just don't think he pitched
Young.
I'm going there.
Wow, I love it.
That's bold. You want it bold?
That is very bold. I'll give you that. You're not afraid at all of the whole innings limit.
Innings limit, yeah. I should have maybe thought of that a little bit.
Well, no, that's okay. But I mean,
I think he's going to be that good.
If they let him go 170,
have you watched him pitch?
He's pretty good.
You were making fun of people who were drafting him. I'm like, when he went off the board, you're like, oh please.
Well, these young pitchers, they just don't let him do anything. But I mean, if they let him go,
they've let him do so far.
They've
let him
I know.
He's throwing now, so we'll see. Yeah, that will, if he only pitched 150, 60 innings, you could still win a Cy Young with that.
Maybe. I mean, those top line guys are going to be going 200 though. That's the problem.
Crochet, yeah, but
we'll see. But I mean,
DeGrom, I think Blake Snell didn't go 200 innings.
Yeah, I think he might have the year he won it, but we'll see. We'll see. I still think it's very bold. I like it. You never know. Maybe those other guys run into injuries, and that's the inning ceiling for.
Speaking of Blake Snell, I should mention this, or just for fun.
Blake Snell.
Yeah, in 2023 when he won the Cy Young, he averaged 5 walks in a start.
5 walks a start?
5 walks.
So he had
in a start.
So if he had 25, that's over 100 walks.
Yes.
That season.
Yes.
And he still won the Cy. Wow.
Yes. And you know who's on track? And this kind of is a good segue into talking about another pitcher who is really, really intriguing early.
Yeah.
Mizorowski. Same thing. He's right now at 5 walks. He's got 3 starts or 2 starts or whatever it is. But he's 5 walks.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
That is wild.
I know.
Interesting.
Anyway, so it's can he continue this and still win a Cy Young? Yeah, because Blake Snell did it in 23.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, we'll see. I like Schlittler. Believe you me, I watched him absolutely blank the Giants. The Giants had not a chance. And it was funny. It was the same thing. Not only was he dominant, but they're playing at 5:30 again. Yeah. And it's the shadows. It's it's like hitting in this. It's like having Camille get over there and throw balls at us, and it's we couldn't see anything.
Right.
It's it's crazy. Why they do that, I don't know. Anyways.
But I think he's a special talent. I mean, whether he wins a Cy Young,
sure. And he's you see him just up in the zone, guys are just
and he's confident.
Yeah, he's pretty legit. I like him a lot.
We'll see.
I like it. It's pretty bold. We'll see it, man. We're writing all these down, by the way. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your next? My
fantasy
bold prediction.
Well, I mean, this one's more baseball oriented.
Okay.
My next bold prediction is that Edwin Diaz will not be the closer for the Dodgers when it's all said and done.
I like that.
Boom. I think they'll end up going. I think because let's be honest, and we've talked about this. Remember, 3 years ago they literally had 4 of the top closers they signed.
Kirby Yates.
What's his name from the A's? They had
Blake Trinan.
They had a good closer at that point, and then they had one other guy who was another closer, and it was just ridiculous. They mismanaged all of them. I get the feeling, and I know Edwin Diaz, and I know he's got kind of a fragile ego. We'll see. I think he's going to lose his job, and I think they're going to end up with. And I think Roki Sasaki as a starter is just going to kind of like flail.
You think he's going to end up maybe closing?
I think he's going to be the guy they'll end up. And just like last year in the playoffs. I mean, not to say Edwin Diaz is going to like not be pitching. I think he may just be more of like a high leverage, middle, late, setup guy or something like that.
Well, they paid him a lot of money.
That's the bold aspect of it.
I mean, you have to be. I mean, look at what. Yeah, I mean, it happened to Devin Williams.
Can you bring out Tommy Trumpet like in the 6th?
Yeah. And that's the thing. There's all this fanfare and nonsense.
I know. That's why I love it.
Very bold.
It's very bold. I love it.
And you're right. His ego is fragile.
And he is, and he's had moments where he's just not been that great. So
okay,
we'll see.
I mean, he had some good years at the Mets, and
no.
So you think it's gonna be like Devin Williams, where like
by the way,
takes
watch
over
Devin Williams over the weekend. Have you seen him yet?
Not this year, no. What?
It's
nerve-wracking?
It's
good.
Not good.
Nice.
It's
I
not
thought
good.
He's been okay so far. He hasn't blown any saves, has he?
Well, he should. Well, the Giants are so inept that they basically had a blown save ready to go, and then they just basically imploded.
I hope.
He gave up a couple hits. He walked a guy. It's like
really. So
and then next thing you know, it's like strikeout.
So
someone
closers
gets thrown out at second base. I'm like, what is going on?
So closers shouldn't walk guys.
No, it's probably not a good idea. So we'll see. But Edwin Diaz, watch it, people. We'll see what happens. Okay. What's your last bold prediction?
Okay, my last bold prediction kind of centers around a statistic that I love in baseball, and I kind of hinted at this. One of my favorite statistics, if not my favorite statistic that I'm kind of obsessed with in baseball, has to deal with the 200 hits in a season.
I love it. I absolutely
200 hits in a season is just a remarkable feat. If you think about it, there's 100. They play 162 games,
162.
So you're getting a hit and a half in every single game.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't happen all the time.
No. That was my last year with Jacob Wilson. It was so interesting.
Right. So, 2025.
Okay.
Did we have a hitter who had 200 hits?
I don't think so.
We didn't. No.
Yeah.
It was Bobby Witt Jr. had 184. He led the league.
Okay.
184.
Yeah.
In 24, he led the league again, but he did have 211.
Ooh.
In 23, Ronald Acuna had 217.
Okay.
22, nobody got there, but Freeman was one shy at 199.
Wow.
And in 2021, Trey Turner had 195. So in the past 5 years, I won't go to 2020, that was the COVID year, we didn't have them though. The past 5 years, we've had 3 out of the 5 years, nobody got to 200 hits.
Wow. There you go.
So it just, all that to say that it's just not that, it's not super common. So it doesn't happen a lot. So a couple things before I give you my bold prediction.
Ooh.
Who has the most 200 hit seasons?
Ever?
Ever.
I mean,
There's 2.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose, very good, is tied with this player, who I think, to me, is still the most underrated, and he's still incredible.
Oh. He's not active, is he?
No, both retired.
Underrated.
Tied with Pete Rose. Could have beaten Pete Rose if he had started earlier because he came from another country.
Oh, Ichiro. Yeah.
Ichiro and Pete Rose have 10 200-plus hit seasons. Wow. And I think Ichiro started his career when he was 26 or something.
Yeah, I mean, they come over when they're 25.
He could have like 15.
Dude, unbelievable.
He's unbelievable. Here's an interesting thing I found out. Between the two, Ichiro and Pete, they both had nearly the exact amount of games played. They both played, or Pete Rose had 1,591 games played. Wow. Ichiro had 1,588 games played, so 3 games less. Isn't that weird?
Wild.
So those two have 10 200-hit seasons.
Wow.
Ty Cobb has 9.
I was going to say Ty Cobb. Next one.
Derek Jeter
Lou
has 8. Lou Gehrig has 8. And then you have a lot of these oldsters. Wade Boggs had 7.
One-Eyed Willie Wilson or something like that.
Yeah, it's Willie Keeler,
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, it's just a stat that has always intrigued me, and it just doesn't happen all the time. It's just a feat. Real quick, there are 3 players that have had 200-hit seasons with 3 different teams.
Oh, boy. Wow.
One was Rogers Hornsby, oldster.
Yeah.
One was, this is a crazy one, Juan Pierre. Remember Juan Pierre?
Wow.
Yeah, did it with the Rockies, the Marlins, and the Cubs.
Oh, my God.
3 different teams.
Wow.
The last
That's
guy,
unbelievable.
Isn't that unbelievable? The last guy you know well, and it's kind of grew up during our time, played during our time growing up.
Yeah, okay.
Paul Molitor also was the only one. Brewers, Twins.
Dude was a hitter.
Blue
My
Jays.
gosh.
I know, but still. So
Never had anything to engage his swing. He just simply started. He had nothing to no timing mess. He would just swing. That was his thing.
Crazy.
Yeah. Crazy. Paul Molitor just here and just go boop and just start. No trigger at all.
So with all that, that long preface.
Oh, no, it's all good.
I think again, and by the way, I thought Jose Ramirez. How many 200 plus hit? Jose Ramirez, he's really good.
Yeah,
he never had a 200 hit season.
Wow.
It's
and he is longevity.
He's 180
all-star every year.
Wasn't even close. So yes, so I think after not having a 200 plus hitter, 200 hit season last year, am I saying that right? I think we've got 3 this year from the American League.
Ooh,
3.
Okay.
These 3 hitters, in my opinion, are going to have 200 hits.
Okay. I like it. Go for it.
Bobby Witt Jr. is going to do it.
That makes sense.
Jacob Wilson's going to do it.
Oh, I love it.
Even off to a slow start.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And someone you'll make fun of me for, from the Minnesota Twins, Luke Keeschel will have 200 hits.
Okay. Wow.
We're gonna have 3. If it doesn't happen this year, it's going to happen eventually.
Really?
I remember when that guy Luis Ariz, I remember he's going to lead the league in hitting one day, and I was like, Luis Ariz, give me a break. Who's that? I think those 3 players, Bobby Witt Jr., Jacob Wilson, and Luke Keeschel, going to have 200.
Keeschel, nice. How is Luke Keeschel's start? The season.
A little,
little rocky.
Little rocky. That's 2 weeks. Come on, we got 6 months.
2 weeks, of course. Yes.
I had very good feelings about him, and I got off to a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I thought about trading. I was going to trade Mackenzie Gore for him, and then I pulled back, and Kevin was like, "Come on," and I'm like,
"Oh yeah."
Now I'm like, maybe I should have. Anyway, so I think
we'll see. I love it.
Those
That's
are
great.
my big 200 plus hitters.
Okay.
Last thing before I go, my favorite stat of all time in 1976. I'm a big anti-strikeout guy.
Sure.
In 1976, a second baseman named Dave Cash had such good plate discipline, had such a good eye at the plate. Okay, he had in 666 at bats.
Unbelievable.
He had 12 triples. He led the league in triples. 12 triples.
Love it.
And 13 strikeouts.
Unbelievable.
He struck out 13 times. He had one more strikeout than triples in 1976. Dave Cash, one of my favorite stats of all times.
That is pretty good.
There you go.
Wow, I like it. Nice. All right, I love those bold predictions, my friend. That's
there you
great.
go. All right.
I got one last one for you.
We're running on 40 minutes.
Yeah. Well. I'm interested to hear if you even know this name.
Let's go.
The Rookie of the Year for the National League is not playing yet for their team.
So that takes out Connor Griffin because he's already playing.
A lot of those names.
National League.
Sal Stewart's pretty good too.
He's very good.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah, I like him. No, this person is a former Giant, by the way, which drives me crazy, and now is playing for the Dodgers farm system, and he's going crazy, and he's going to force the issue. They're going to have to. Former Florida State Seminole. His name is James Tibbs III.
Oh, James Tibbs, vaguely familiar?
Dude, He's going
Mr. Tibbs.
crazy.
To Sir with Love.
Already has 3 jacks in a game. He's batting like practically 500.
Really?
He's going crazy. So he's going to force, although, dude, they're so loaded. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's utterly ridiculous. I mean, Pajes is all of a sudden like the greatest hitter in baseball.
Yeah.
It's like, what is going
Our
on
colleague,
here?
our Dodger fan colleague at school said something. He's like, "He's our best player." I'm like,
No, but I really think this could be a bold rookie of the year.
So basically, as soon as he becomes eligible or available,
I would
grab him.
Look at him, yeah.
Okay.
As an outfielder too, yeah. And like I said, he is forcing the issue already. So we'll see. Any injuries? Look to the Dodgers, and we'll see what happens. But
Interesting.
Yeah, James Tibbs III. Former Giant, yay! And there you go.
Really? Whether they
He went over in one of those trades where it's like
okay.
it was like a 3-way thing. I don't know. It was I don't know. I forget.
But just crushing. Huh?
Yeah, he's absolutely nothing.
Righty, lefty.
He's a lefty.
Okay. And what position?
Outfielder.
Okay.
Outfielder. Yeah.
Wow.
So there you go. Yeah, Florida State.
James
Tibbs the third. Yeah. Played for Eugene and then San Jose for their single A for the Giants. Oh man! So and then went to the I guess the Dodgers. I forget. He kind of bounced around a little bit, but yeah.
What could have been
First round pick. So we'll see what happens. All right. So with that, we are at a stopping point.
Overtime.
Yeah. Overtime. I kind of figured we would, but that's all right. We're having fun. Bold predictions, my friend.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we'll have a good night. Enjoy. We didn't even hit everything, but yeah,
we didn't.
I had other stuff, but
what?
We'll just leave. No. My goodness, we gotta get it finished. All right, you ready to sing it out?
I am.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dear Mr. Fantasy
Baseball. Bye, everybody.
Bye.